Hey guys, welcome back to the Therapy Minute. To those of you that are brand new joining us today, welcome. My name is Shira Davis. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. And to those of you that are old timers, you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to listen again. We have a super exciting study that I want to talk with you guys about today. I'm so excited, but before we jump in there, let me just remind you to please like and subscribe to the channel. And if also next to that subscribe button, there's like a little bell. You can click on that bell to get notifications that whenever we put up a new video. And also, if you found this video to be interesting and you know of somebody that you think would benefit from hearing it, please feel free to share it. All right, let's dive in. So when I was listening to this totally changed my whole perspective, and I really want to share it with you guys. And I want to know if you were shocked and also, or you were like, I know this already. This is like old news. So I was listening to a podcast by Andrew Huberman, and he's a professor of neurobiology at the Stanford School of Medicine. So he was talking about this amazing study, and the study was done by Dr. Carol Dweck. And the title of the study says it all. Are you ready? Here's the title. So, praise for intelligence can undermine children's motivation and performance. What? I'm going to say that again, okay? Praise for intelligence can undermine children's motivation and performance. Crazy, right? I love praise. I'm this mushy-gushy personality. I'm giving praise all over the place. I think it's so great to give praise. And some of the praise that I think everybody automatically does, teachers, parents, to ourselves. Wow, you're so smart, right? To kids, oh, you worked so, you are so smart. That was a really difficult test. You are smart. You did a great job, right? We use those labels like that so all the time. And now this study is saying, that might not be getting the desired results that you want. Why do we praise, right? We praise because, number one, it's a nice thing to do, right? We think it's going to boost confidence, right? The other reason why we praise is because we want to reinforce a behavior, right? Wow, you're so smart. We say that because we want them to continue to be smart. We want them to continue to work to act smart, right? To work hard in school and be smart, right? So we think, I'm going to say that, they're going to continue doing that. Not the case, according to this study. Let me tell you about this study. So this study took 100 kids and they broke them up into 3 groups. Okay. And throughout the study, they gave the kids like a whole bunch of different, cognitive, questions to do. Okay. So there were, of the 3 groups, let me tell you, how we differentiated between the 3 groups. There's the control group. So the control group got 0 praise, no praise whatsoever throughout the whole study. Okay. The other group got intelligence feedback. Okay. So the control group, no feedback whatsoever, no praise. One of the other groups got intelligence feedback. So they gave them praise that was very identity, labels like you're smart, you're talented, you're good at learning. All of those things that are identity and label related. Okay, so that's the second group. And now the third group, they got effort feedback. Okay. These are more things that are like verbs, things that are attached to an action, a mindset, a behavior, an attitude, okay? You worked so hard. Wow, you put in so much effort. You are persistent. You tried really, really hard on that. And even if they got the answer wrong, they would say, you didn't get the answer right, but I saw that you tried so hard and I really admired that, okay? That is effort feedback. So we've got the effort feedback, we've got no feedback whatsoever, and then we have the intelligence-based, identity label-based feedback. Okay, so let's talk about some of the results that they found, okay? So the way that the study went was they first gave the kids they gave them all some questions to do, right? So they all did the questions and very interestingly, they all scored about the same. All the 3 different groups scored the same. Okay, so we're starting off equal. All right. Now, after they finished those questions, They all got their different praise, either no praise or identity label, intelligence praise, or effort praise. Okay, now the next round, right? They're doing the next set of questions. What do we think happened? Okay, well, what happened was that the kids that got the effort-based praise, their results went up. They improved. They did better than before. The kids that got the control, they got no praise at all, they stayed the same. They performed the same. The kids that got the intelligence praise, they performed much worse, okay? So major improvement for the kids that had the effort praise. Stay the same, the kids that had no praise. And intelligence praise, you're smart, you're talented, they scored worse. Also, interestingly, they also did another component over here, was they also gave the kids, in another level of the test, they gave the kids choices. They can either do easy questions or hard questions, okay? Now, the kids that got the intelligence praise, those label praise, they chose the easy ones, okay? Why? Why did they choose the easy ones? They wanted the praise, right? All of these kids, I mean, the kids in both praise groups, they just wanted to keep hearing the praise, right? And so they got praise for being smart. So they're like, you know what? I'm going to take the safe route over here. I know I can do well on these easy questions. I know I'm going to get those right. So you know what? I'm just going to do the easy questions so I can get that praise of being smart. Now, the other kids, the kids that were in the being praised for effort, they actually chose the harder questions and they did well. They scored well on the harder questions, okay? Because why? They wanted that praise again. They wanted that praise of, you tried so hard, you're so persistent, you didn't give up, you kept pushing, right? So that effort, praise, propelled them to try more difficult things, to challenge themselves, and to actually perform better and outperform the kids that were given the intelligence-based labels. Okay, let this like sink into your psyche a little bit. Okay, this is amazing. What do we learn from this? Okay, whether we're parents, whether we are teachers, or whether you're talking to yourself or to your friends, okay, it is so important to change the nuance of the way that we interact with kids, with ourselves, with students. Okay, I think we really need to stop. We need to kind of take a step back from those label praised. You're so smart, you're so talented. As we discussed before in the other video, on that video that was on external versus internal validation, right? We found out from those videos that getting all that external validation, not so fabulous. It kind of makes our self-esteem go down when everybody around us is constantly telling us how good, how talented, how amazing, how smart, how beautiful, how athletic, you know, that makes our self-esteem actually go down. Check out that other video to see why. We talk about that over there. Over here, again, it's the same theme that's coming up. We cannot focus on that label. We have to focus on the effort, the action, those sorts of praises. And when we're talking to ourselves too, let's not say, wow, I'm so smart. Let's say, wow, I put in a lot of effort. I'm really impressed with my effort, with my persistence, with my diligence. Okay, so we have to have a massive mindset shift. I know I have to, in terms of dealing with my kids and myself and clients that I work with, right? Of focusing not on the label, but on the behavior, on the mindset, on the attitude. And we have to give praise in that way. So if you thought this was interesting and this was new to you, let me know. If this was like old news, you knew this before, you can definitely let me know too. Tell me what you think. Take care, guys. Bye.